The open meeting of the Town of Auburn Board of Health is being operated as a hybrid format under Chapter 107 of the Acts of 2022. The public can join the meeting remotely by telephone at 1-224-501-3412 and access code 236-529-341. Or the public can join via computer at the link posted on the town's website. All supporting materials that have been provided to members of this body are available on the town's website. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda. As a preliminary matter, my name is Eric Otterson, Chairman of the Board of Health. Please allow me to confirm that all members' persons anticipated on the agenda participating remotely are present and can hear me. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Carolyn Griffin.
Here.
And town officials and employees are participating. When I call your name, respond in the affirmative. Darlene Coyle.
Here.
Jordan Brusso.
Here.
Timothy Pratt.
Here.
Please note that each vote will be conducted by a roll call vote. And as with any other meetings, is anyone recording this meeting? It will be recorded by Auburn Cable Television through the remote platform. And we don't have anyone participating remotely, so I will call the meeting to order. First on the agenda is we're approving the minutes.
Yes.
For
So we have, so for minutes tonight, we have 3 sets for you. It's going to be May 20th, July 9th, and August 19th.
Okay. There
was a technical problem with one of the other sets, so we're just double checking the other 2.
Okay. Any issues with the meeting minutes that you noticed?
No.
No? I'd entertain a motion to approve May 20th minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of May 20th, 2024.
And I second that. All those in favor, Carolyn Griffin.
Aye.
And Eric Otterson, aye. Those are approved. And I would entertain a motion for approval of the minutes for August 19th.
I will like to make a motion to approve the minutes of August 19th, 2024.
And I second that motion. All those in favor, Carolyn Griffin.
Aye.
And Eric Otterson, aye. And last one, July 9th. I entertain a motion to approve these minutes as written.
I would like to make a motion to approve the minutes for Tuesday, July 9th, 2024.
And all those in favor signify by saying aye. Carolyn Griffin.
Aye.
Eric Otterson, aye. Minutes are approved.
Thank you so much.
All right. And moving down, we have a request for a waiver at 159 Malvern Road, Simply Sourdough. And Jordan, you have an update for that? You wanted to approve this extension?
Yes, this application started with Sharon Gagney, the resident that was applying for a residential kitchen. She began her business inquiry with us in about April. We started the application process formally June, where she needed to attend a ZBA meeting. She was initially on a ZBA meeting in June 20th of 2024 of this year. There was an issue with the meeting that needed to carry her on to the following meeting. So she was then moved to the August 15th ZBA meeting. It was out of Board of Health and the applicant's control. Due to the appeal process with ZBA approvals for home occupancy, this delayed her almost 3 full months getting up and running. And she has since completed all the steps for us. She's had her pre-operational inspection. She was issued a residential kitchen permit for the rest of the year on September 10th of this year. She is interested in participating in various town events such as the farmers markets, our town craft fairs, Independence Day celebration, and things like that. So she is looking to also apply for her annual event license. So we recommend extending her permits for this year through 2025 to help adjust for the unexpected delay due to the ZBA.
Any questions, concerns?
I have included her written request, her pre-operational inspection, that Tim conducted back in September, as well as some of her certifications, floor plan, and intended menu.
Any questions, concerns?
No, I don't think so. Looks like there were no concerns that you had, obviously, issue.
No,
Yeah.
and as Jordan has identified, it was through no fault of
Yeah.
her own or us. It was just how the application came in, and then there was an administrative hiccup on one of the meetings, so it caused the way that the meetings have to be advertised. It just was in a perfect storm of delays.
So I'd entertain a motion as to the recommendation of Ms. Russo to extend the permit.
And I will make the motion to extend the waiver. Now, let me just stop here for a minute, because this says fee waivers. So is that what we're doing? Are we making a
So-
motion to extend the fee waivers or extend the permit? Sorry.
We're looking, I would recommend extending her permits. It just makes it
Okay.
a little cleaner.
Okay, all right. So I'd like to make a motion to extend the permit of 159 Melbourne Road, Simply Sourdough, for till 2025.
Right, and I second that. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Carolyn Griffin
Aye.
and Eric Otterson, aye. That is approved.
Thank you very much.
And then we have some tobacco violations, which are in our packet here.
Yes, so we have been working very closely with our Tobacco Control Alliance, and they are actually in July. We renewed all of the tobacco establishments, and all of the permits have been sent out. As part of our annual renewal and updates, the Tobacco Control Alliance performs their required inspections. As part of those inspections, unfortunately, we've had some violations. So in your packets, you have copies of the violation letters that went out to 3 establishments. And we are currently working with those establishments for payment of the violations. We want to make sure that the establishments understand what they're supposed to be doing. And so there's a lot of time spent on education to get everybody up to date on what they need to do. But there is a responsibility by the tobacco retailer to make sure that all of their staff are asking for ID and making sure that they're meeting the requirements for what has to happen for the tobacco laws. So unfortunately, we have had sales in the recent past and sales again to minors. So we know that education has to continue and the compliance checks will continue as well.
Okay. All right. In the Central Mass Mosquito Control Project.
Yes. Jordan, do you want to give the update on that?
Yeah, Central Mass Mosquito, they were in town. I apologize. They, in a precautionary effort to accommodate the neighboring towns that were bumped to high risk, we did a precautionary spraying on the southwest portion of town on August 24th. This was again preemptive to protect our community because of some neighboring towns that had received notice that they had positive EEE cases in their community. Where Auburn still remained at moderate risk at this time, we were doing this to keep it that way. So we sent out our code red notification. We worked with Central Mass Mosquito to spray the recommended streets in that area of town abutting those neighboring communities. And, we also had the schools and public parks sprayed that same week. It was August 27th. So it was Tuesday the 24th and, I'm sorry, Tuesday the 27th and Thursday the 29th. My apologies.
Very good.
Unfortunately now with the
Well, they decreased it.
temperatures cooling,
Yeah.
it's getting a lot better.
And I get the yard waste schedule here. I see that is for fall '24. It's on the following weeks, October 28th to November 1st, November 4th to 8th, November 11th to 15th, and the last week being the 18th to the 22nd.
Yes.
Good. And then we got a slideshow here in our packets for the solid waste and recycling thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, Ms. Colleen Hines did a great presentation of the solid waste and recycling, the municipal program that we offer. We have over 5,200 people on the program. We're pretty proud of it. And she did an explanation to the Board of Selectmen on how the program works, and I just wanted to highlight that.
Excellent. All right. Any communicable diseases?
Yes, we actually have, we have 2 reports. And that, the hearing continued for Kelly Street. I have not heard from the property owner, but before the next meeting, we'll see if we can make contact, see if he has any updates.
Okay. Sounds good. And we have some free COVID test kits that are still available.
Yes, the state is offering free test kits, so we were able to order them through the Board of Health, and we are offering them at Town Hall, the library, and the Senior Center.
Going like hotcakes.
Residents calling, and it's been well received. It's been going well.
Did you have anything?
No, I did not actually.
All right, excellent. So I would, we'll schedule the next meeting by our email, our usual process, and then I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I would like to make a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting of October 7th, 2024.
And I second that. All those signify by saying aye. Carolyn Griffin
Aye.
and Eric Otteson, aye. Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.